The internet is a cable. Subscribe if you enjoy it. Nah, I'm kidding. But it's not far off. About 99% of the internet is just cables. Most of them are fiber optic cables. Unless you're old, then it's copper. Or this guy, then it's satellites. But for most of us, it's these things. Let's crack one open. The core cable is only about 9 micrometers thin. And by cable, I mean glass. Surround that glass with some slightly worse glass, then wrap it in some plastic, steel, waterproof tape, and more plastic, and you have a cable, which can be really freaking long. The CME-3 cable, yes, it's actually called that, stretches 39,000 kilometers. That's about the distance around the equator. I'm sorry. Who names a cable CME-3? Anyways, these cables work using light, hence, you know, the name. Shine some light here, and because this glass is worse than this glass, the light just kind of bounces around in here. Turn it on to send a 1, or off to send a 0. Do that 10 billion times a second, and you can send cat videos halfway across the planet. But how do you control where you send them? Alright, here's our cable, and here's a server. These connect directly to the internet and store data. You can access the internet through an ISP, or Internet Service Provider. So when you want to watch a cat video, your phone sends a request through your ISP to the server. The server then replies with a cat video. Well, parts of a cat video. It gets broken up into packets, which get sent to your phone and then reassembled. Here's the catch. The internet has loads of servers, with loads of ISPs and loads of devices. So why can't anyone else see your cat video? 2 reasons. First, IP addresses. Every device connected to the internet gets a unique IP address, kinda like a postcode. Apart from ISPs, they get a range of IPs, kinda like an area code. IP addresses are just numbers, but because humans are bad with numbers, we also give them names. That's the DNS. Every packet carries information about where it's going and where it's from. Imagine the address and return address on a letter. Then there's routers. These are basically the postmen. At every junction in the internet, there's a router, which makes sure the packet goes the right way. How? Rules. Each router has its own. Let's take a look at this one. Since this router is only connected to Google's server, its rules are pretty simple. If the packet is being sent to 142.250.190.78, send it this way. Otherwise, pass it forwards. Except it's not quite that easy. The internet isn't one cable. It's a hot mess of about 500 main ones, which actually isn't a lot, but still, each cable can only handle so many cat videos. So what happens if cable 54 gets too busy? Well, if cables 54 and 29 both lead to the same place, this router will send packets down cable 29 instead. Its rules are flexible, but that can cause problems. If half of your packets go down one cable, then the router switches for the other half. The packets might arrive in the wrong order. That's not really a big deal and your phone usually sorts them out quickly, but it can make your video laggy. Consider this though. What if both cables are too busy? This router can't send the packets anywhere, so it bins them. Your phone doesn't get those packets, and your cat video freezes. Pesky routers. Beside that though, this is now a functioning internet. But it has a problem. It's slow. Just look at this. That's the path your cat video takes. It's like taking the motorway to visit your next door neighbor. You know what would be faster? Bam! That's an IXP, or Internet Exchange Point. It connects major ISPs directly to major servers. Pretty cool. Now go build one in your back garden. If you want to learn how to make Bluetooth as well, click here. And if not, click here or here.